Saturday morning. We've been promised some beautiful blue skies today and we're taking it old school. Some coffee, some cake and some gravel bikes. Let's get into it. My name's Ben Chapman and I've rode bikes for as long as I can remember. I love nothing more than jumping on a train and going to explore. I just love the freedom of having a bike. Morning. Good.
Getting some pedals on for you.
Where's Foxy? He's having a shower?
Hello.
You're back?
I'm back.
You're back. Where have you been, mate? Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been?
Well, I was going to say where have I been? I've been getting some black.
You haven't been around for ages. You look different.
Do I?
Yeah.
I haven't done anything
And
different.
in Scirocco.
Scirocco, yes, looking good.
You've come such a long way. Go back to the first vlog that Foxy was in. He had an orange top on, a pair of luminous baggy trousers. Now look at him.
Check it out.
Incredible. So good morning and welcome back. Today we have got a jam-packed day. We've got so much to do. We need to film some stuff for Team Cycles. We're going to get that done as quick as possible by taking some electric mountain bikes out. We've got to get at least a 5k run in, and I want to rebuild my gravel bike super quickly. We're changing out some wheels. I want to put the 650Bs on and I'm taking these off. It's getting very dry here now in the forest. So they're going on, and then we've got to get a 3-hour training ride in as well. I'm going to take you guys with me. Usually I would script this, but we're going old school. We're just going to see what happens. We're going to film everything and it's all going on the internet. I feel like I've been trying too hard over the last couple of weeks, but I'm going to explain all when we're out there in the sun. You look so cool.
Check your drone too.
What did you do?
Just have a minute.
Why is the bike on the floor, Foxy? There's a skid mark. We've only left 5 minutes ago.
And we're going uphill. I thought it was pretty good. I tried a little wheelie.
Did ya?
And the whole thing went up in the air.
Because of power.
I just didn't expect it.
Of course.
Not used to it, and I've got it on full turbo. So that went badly wrong. Oh, never mind.
So in February, Team Cycles purchased the Kielder Forest Bike Hire Centre. Totally gutted it. We've got brand new bikes in there. And without creating content, I can't get my drone. Without creating content, no one will know that we're here. See if I can get this drone back. Kielder Forest is around about an hour and 5 minutes from Newcastle upon Tyne and around about an hour and a half from my house in County Durham. And I said that I would help Team Cycles out. We're trying to get as many people here as possible. We're going to be doing group rides from here. You know how much I love gravel. But we need to know the area really well before we do so. And that's what we're doing today. We're just learning about the area. And the fact that we've got mountain bikes just makes it a little bit quicker. Well, it's quicker if you don't fall off like Foxy just did, trying to show off.
I was on my own as well. I wasn't showing off to anybody. Yeah, go and do that.
So for context, you're on the Trek Powerfly.
Yep, hardtail.
I still haven't got to the point where I've learnt about these motors yet. They're Bosch Performance CX. And I've got some suspension. I've been riding that all week and I'm a little bit bored of it, so I'm on the rail now. It's got exactly the same motor, but it's got rear suspension. They're quite heavy to pull about, but oh dear, the saddle's too high. When you need to get stuff done in such a vast amount of space like Kielder, gets the job done, doesn't it?
Fast.
As long as you stay upright.
Yeah.
Right, so the next point is, there's a section down here where lots of little berms. I still haven't learned how to do a berm properly yet. I'm a gravelist. We're roadies really, pretending. We've just filmed the bridge, and after all this is put together, we'll have a series of videos where you could log on to Team Cycles and you can decide which route you want to do, and that's what we're doing today. But we're also training. Later on, like I said, we're going to go back to Team Cycles, hire store, we're going to put some wheels on my gravel bike, and then we're going to go out and actually try and lay down some watts and get some time in the saddle. At the beginning of this year, I was preaching on how I wanted to do more in this country, and we've started off okay. I rode from Newcastle to Bristol, that video should be below, and I've spent a lot of time here in Northumberland at Kielder Forest. But I'm very aware that people don't really take to mountain bike content as much as they do gravel content. I don't know why. At the minute, on the other camera, just here, I'm filming Foxy coming through here, because this little gap can be, well, a little bit hard to get through, and you want to ride the dead water trail, which we're on now. Then you need to know about this, and that's what we're doing. Action! Making our way to the top of the Deadwater mountain bike trail. This is a red, and it actually says, "Is it for you?" Now, if you've got any sort of bike handling whatsoever, this is a lot of fun. It's really, really floaty. It's got a few step downs. And as I was saying in the previous clip, I've always found that people struggle with mountain bike content. And I don't understand why there's this divide between gravel bikes, road bikes, and mountain bikes. It's all bikes. Do you watch mountain bike content?
No.
Why not?
If you want to watch mountain bike content, then you have to be a good mountain biker, you know, to make it worth watching.
You can't appreciate it.
There's no point in watching somebody who's like me going down a bike on a mountain bike, because it's not that interesting. I don't know, because actually you're actually doing stuff on a mountain bike where roadies are just riding on the road.
Yeah.
So it's a bit dull.
Like, I don't understand. Like, being here now in this environment, look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. And I think this is what bikes is all about. It's about being outdoors. I put gravel riding in the same category as I do trail running. When I went to France with Camus and I was trail running, it gives me the same feeling, the same endorphins as it does when I'm gravel riding. Being outside in this, and this is what mountain biking is.
Yeah, but just thinking, gravel riding, it's more accessible because you don't need such a great skill to ride a gravel bike.
Right.
So more people can get out and ride a gravel bike and a road bike, other than, you know, if you're not that great.
But we're gonna send ourselves down this red now.
Yeah.
It's not a red. I've done reds in Wales and they're not like this. And I think I could ride this on a gravel bike.
Yeah.
It's just a downhill gravel track.
It is, but you're experienced.
I'm an experienced gravel rider. Right, okay.
But somebody could go and hire a gravel bike from the shop and have a nice ride around the reservoir, couldn't they?
They could, yeah. Let's send ourselves down this, and you can tell me whether you think that you could take this on a gravel bike. I thought you had a puncher there, but it wasn't. It was your lycra rubbing on the seat. There's one bit here that you can't take on a gravel bike, right? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is massive. So, the first time I came down here, you're laughing, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? I braked on here and ended up going over there because I didn't see it. I should have just carried on with my launch and I would have cleared it, but it wasn't.
Oh yeah, just take over.
I would have just tail whip,
yeah,
laid it flat, all that skills, but I didn't. They need to know about this. You're going to launch off here, right? You launch off there, and what you've got to do is you've got to land in here, in there, like that. All right?
No.
Why not?
Because
that's easy.
I ride board axes. Fun.
You are quite good at it. I'm quite shocked.
Are you?
Yeah, because I've rode this 5 times this week.
All right.
I just said I don't like being clipped in. If you do ride mountain bike, being clipped in at the beginning is no fun. There's certain ways your knees have to be on these corners, and it's, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, clipped in's not the thing.
It just feels a bit sketchy. I am waiting for some mountain bike shoes, but I'm currently wearing my Physique. I suppose they are mountain bike shoes. They were mountain bike shoes before they were gravel shoes.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was watching mountain bike films on tapes that I got free in Mountain Biking UK, and that's all I knew about mountain biking really. We owned mountain bikes, but we didn't have access to this, especially where I was from, a small place called Bedfordshire. And yeah, as a youngster, you could just see it. Now we're actually getting to do it, and bikes have come such a long way now, but don't get carried away.
No.
I'm still in the corner that a bike is a bike, and this is so much fun. It's like Alton Towers for bikes.
Alton Towers?
Alton Towers.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to film this signpost, because if you come to a trail centre like this, you don't want to miss the signs, because once you miss the signs and you go off piste, that's it. So I'm going to film Foxy not missing the signs for our informative video. So that's the Dead Water Trail filmed, and we've done an hour of exercise. Has it been busy?
Very.
So come on, in 30 seconds, tell us about Team Cycle's Bike Hire Centre.
We are a community hub, not just a bike hire center, but we have a really good selection of food, and we hire a range of some of the best bikes, the most obviously the most recent models as well. Most of them are brand new.
Yep.
And yeah, we aim to be sort of an experience center. So give you advice on which trails to ride, and set you on your way just for, you know, good family day out, or if you're a seasoned mountain biker or gravel rider, give you sort of tips on how to get around the area.
Are you a bike rider?
Hell yeah, yeah.
What do you own? What's your steed?
I've got a couple. I've got a Giant Propel, and I've got a Pinarello gravel bike as well.
And you're local, born and bred here, I can tell by the accent.
Yeah, of course.
Northumberland.
Of course. Yeah, it's actually Canadian.
That's the regional. That's the regional Northumberland accent. If you come to Northumberland, that's what everyone sounds like.
Like, to be fair, like things like Tynemouth is exactly how I'd say it.
Tynemouth.
Tynemouth.
Tynemouth. We've got ice cream, coffee, Coke, every single energy bar you could ever think of, and a map. All the things you need for a great adventure, whether you're on a mountain bike or a gravel bike. Today we're talking about gravel versus mountain bikes. It wasn't meant to be that sort of video, but that's the way it's going. A bike is a bike, isn't it? Come on.
Yes, and I don't see the whole... I think we're sort of... I don't know, we have to stop demarcating bikes. I think... and I always tell these guys, because they're big mountain bikers, but they don't want to ride anything with drop bars. And I'm like, oh, it's not very... You know, mountain bikers are people who experiment. Like, that's what makes them what they are. That's why technology moves faster on mountain bikes than it does anywhere else. So, you know this now, riding around in a
Adventure is adventure.
It is. I don't like the whole versus thing.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But, like I said, this video wasn't meant to be about that today. It's about everything. For the last couple of weeks, I've put out videos which... talking about a subject, and today we're talking about all subjects. Today is just a vlog. It's all going in, no cuts, well, maybe a few cuts. So the final bit of filming today for the mountain bikes before we jump on our gravel bikes and actually do some training is the Osprey Trail, which starts at the Kielder Castle car park and finishes at the Kielder Castle car park. It's 20k, it's really floaty, it's a blue route, and I think you'll like this one, Foxy.
I didn't have anything to say.
It's okay, it's uncut today.
All right.
We'll just...
Oh, well, this will be good content then, won't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit longer, isn't it? 12.7?
Yeah.
Last one was...
You might run out of motor on this one.
I've still got 75%.
Have you?
Oh, yes.
An hour in, 75%. Have you been on turbo mode?
Most of the time, but after my little incident, I've knocked it down.
What, to eco?
To e-mountain bike.
E-mountain bike.
I found when you have it on turbo, as soon as you...
Pulls you.
It just goes, aye, so just steady away.
Let's smash out this 20k and then go pick up our gravel bikes. Because I told you to bring your running stuff today, didn't I?
Ah, you did, eh? Yeah. I brought a pair of shorts and some trainers.
Next weekend is the Dirty Reaver. Whether you're doing the 130 kilometre, the 60 or the 200, this is the sort of surface you're going to be riding on the majority of the day. Nothing like what was riding up on the trails. I'll be here. I haven't decided which route I want to do yet. Over the last couple of years, I've gave it a big dig and raced it and got an okay time for my age in the 40 category. And I've also filmed it and taken my time. Last year I tried to film it and ride it hard and I failed in every aspect. The video was okay and my time was okay, but I bonked, didn't I?
You did.
Massively bonked.
You did.
I feel like if it's like this, blue skies, we should do the short one as fast as we can and then sit around drinking coffee.
Sounds like a plan. Huh?
Maybe on electric bikes.
Yes.
No, we'll do it on the Trek Boone. I love the Trek Boone. It's being set up at the moment back at the shop on the 650Bs, changing the rotors and putting some water bottles on it. And hopefully after we've completed this 20k, we'll get out on the gravel bikes. Oh, it's quite a big day of riding. It's a lot. You do have to maintain a diet, yeah.
Well, like, you know, people lose the weight and then you've got to stick to that.
You've caught me and Foxy, like I said, the uncut version of our day, although we are filming bits of each trail so everyone knows what to do when they come here at Kielder Forest. Also just chatting away. I haven't seen Foxy for so long, have I?
No, it's been a while.
It's been a very long time. We'll come to this head and we're talking about diets. Me and Foxy said at the beginning of the year that we're going to do a lot more and to look after our bodies. You used to be able to go in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
They've blocked it off.
Do you think
because
the person who blocked that up, you think they're still stuck in there?
So we're going to make our way back to the higher centre now. We've filmed enough of the Osprey Trail. It's very, very wide, very, very open. There's lots of little floaty bits, super fast some bits as well. But we filmed enough of it, so we're going to go back to the higher centre for some lunch, and we're going to pick up our gravel bikes because we've been on electric bikes all morning. It's time to do some real training. Beans on toast.
Oh, nice.
So, beans on toast consumed. We're swapping my 700Cs for the 650Bs because I prefer these tyres. But we're having a bit of a problem, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I think.
Free hub body on the 650Bs is threaded.
Been cross-threaded.
Scan deeper. A lot of people did ask about the 650Bs. Creative Carbon in Australia sent me 2 sets. I've actually got 3 sets because there's a pair on my mountain bike as well, which are a lot less shallow and they've got like a wave in them. And I've been supported by Creative Carbon for a few years now, and I've always just swapped between wheels. These tyres are the Hutchinson Tundras, a little bit of mountain bike grip on, but it's drying up quite nicely up here now, so I'm going to go with the Hutchinson Touaregs, which are a little less grippy and a lot more wider. On a 650B, this is the Creative Carbon G40. Very nice wheel. You sorted?
Sorted.
Nice little moment there, Foxy, outside the shop.
Yeah.
The gentleman shouted, "Keep up the videos, mate." And I thought, that's really decent. And then he said something even better. He said, "I only came up here because of last week's video. You inspired me to come to Kielder." So the videos work.
Job well done.
Job well done. More people visit Kielder Forest. Absolutely beautiful. We now are going to ride. We didn't want to do. I'm running out of breath. We now are going to ride to another country. Now you're going to think, "Well, this is an awful lot for one video, Ben." But Foxy,
Yeah?
how close are we to Scotland?
Oh, a stone's throw.
A stone's throw. So it'd be silly not to ride into the Scottish borders, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. The gravel ride has started on tarmac.
On tarmac.
On tarmac.
Got your passport?
Do I need my passport?
They wanna know about the timeline, how we done it, how we do it, how we get by. They know I got it, so yeah, they wanna rap mine. Little copycats, yeah, they wanna bite mine. I can't listen to them, you're not in the right mind. Manifesting, you're out to get mine.
Today I'm riding my Trek Boone on 650Bs on the Hutchinson Touaregs. A really nice wide tyre, and I'll probably use this for the Dirty Reaver next week if the weather stays like this. I don't think the border's a stone's throw, Foxy.
It's getting a bit... Maybe.
Are you missing that electric?
Depends how hard you're throwing it.
It depends how hard you're throwing it. But jokes aside, look at this. This is what it's all about. Any bike in the sun. We've seen 2 cars in, what, 3-4 mile? Beautiful.
Is it the border?
No.
Yes.
I've got an idea, mate. Come here. Right. Put my bike down where I want.
No, man.
Foxy,
Yes.
take this stone. Okay.
Right.
I want you to go stand in England, and I want you to throw it into Scotland. It's a stone's throw. Go on.
Let's throw like a girl, though.
Foxy, it's not a stone's throw.
2
stone's throws. Go on then.
rubbish throws.
It still didn't pass
Just missed it.
It still didn't go across it. I give up. I give up. We were not a stone's throw from Scottish borders.
So, that's Scotland and that's England.
Yeah.
Where's this?
No man's land.
Just claim it.
Putting in zero effort with a beautiful tailwind, but the only way back is back into a headwind. It's going to be awful.
Well, I'll just sit on your wheel, it'll be fine.
This is so magical. I'm not exaggerating. This road is gorgeous. I don't think we're going to have time for our run.
No. Oh, what a shame.
Foxy, we're about 6 miles into Scotland.
Yep.
There's not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud.
We've got a headwind on the way back, which is going to be at least 10 miles. I think we should go back now.
Okay.
Back to England.
Back to England, yeah.
It's going to be around about 4 hours by the time we finish, so I think it's time to go back to England now.
Yeah. It's been a good day.
It has been a good day. Loads of bikes, all the bikes, and it's all been super fun. So quiet. Where are we? We're just Jedburgh,
No, not Jedburgh. We're near Newcastleton.
Newcastleton. Not Newcastle, Newcastleton. And we were just heading towards Carlisle, so that way towards across the country. But we're going to turn back. We're going to call it a day.
First one.
What is it? What is it?
That's a sand martin. Sorry, sand martin. Yeah, the nest in there. Oh wow, that's made my day.
Just before we crossed back into England, we've stopped at this small, tiny, little waterfall. We've had an absolutely fabulous day out, and I think we've proved that All bikes are good fun. We've been mountain biking, we've done some trails, we've been out on our gravel bikes. We haven't actually done that much gravel because we've been on the road, but I just wanted an hour or so in the legs because over the last couple of weeks I've struggled to get on the bike. I'm working very, very hard at the moment with this channel and in my own job, doing 13-hour shifts, and it's really... if anybody's out there at the moment that's struggling to train, whether it be riding bikes, running, whatever, or just staying fit, it's not easy. With an 8-year-old and all the other stuff that you have to fit into your life, don't put too much pressure on yourself to get stuff done. Just have as much fun as possible. Does that make any sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
When you get days like this, you just got to make the most of it, and that's exactly what we've done today. And I hope that we've proved that whatever bike you own, you can have fun on it. It's nice that Foxy's back with us. We'll tell him why you've disappeared for the last couple of weeks. And Foxy's gave me all the rights to say this, but he couldn't sit on a bike for a few weeks because he had the snip.
That's correct, yes.
Have you got any feedback? Did it hurt?
Actually, I would, if anybody's thinking about doing it, it was so easy and nothing to worry about. It was 25 minutes. That was it.
Did you go back to work?
I didn't go back to work. It's not advised to go back to work, but if you were thinking of doing it and you were worried, I wouldn't be worried.
So anybody that's our age, we all know what the snip is. Any of my younger viewers, you might have to Google it or ask your parents. Every day on a bike can be the best bike ride ever. This episode had no beginning, no middle, and no real ending. Put your head up, look about, de-stress, and take in what you're actually achieving. One pedal stroke at a time, under your own steam. You can go as far as you like. Generally, the journey and the laughs will map themselves out.